Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome back to our cozy corner of YouTube called Survive the Shows. Today we are joined by an amazing guest, Philip Boyd, who portrays Harry Carlton in the upcoming Great American movie Learning to Love, and Nate in Lifetime movie Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon. Welcome and thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And let's begin. And talking about Lifetime's kidnapping in the Grand Canyon, what
Oh,
uh, what initially attracted you to the role of Nate?
oh man. So there's a documentary about about an axe, a guy, a hitchhiker with an axe. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it was this big sensation back on YouTube about this hitchhiker who apparently saw a woman being assaulted, and he had a hatchet in his backpack, and he goes over and he hacks this guy up, and he became like a YouTube sensation overnight. And then like Jimmy Kimmel had him on his show, and like it was just a big thing. And so I'm watching this character on this documentary, and I'm going, wow, this guy's out of his mind. So when I got the chance to play the character Nate in Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon, I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but just from a standpoint of reading the script, seeing what he did, I was like, this guy is out of his mind. So that was kind of the approach that I took from there. Complete, just delusional person who lives in his own world and thinks everything's going to be okay no matter what.
Okay, and what can you tease about Nate's journey?
Nate's journey in Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon. Well,
Yeah,
he finds what he appears to be the love of his life, but I don't think she feels the same way, and she runs off. And well, the title gives it away. He kidnaps her and keeps her in the Grand Canyon, and then she gets injured, and now he's in a whole different slew of problems. So now he's got to find somebody to fix her. So he kidnaps some more people, and they hide out in this cave, and then some people you know escape, and then chaos ensues.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. And what was your favorite scene while filming Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon?
My favorite scene. I haven't seen the movie yet, but filming it,
Yeah,
I would have to say that there was a couple. We got to actually go to the Grand Canyon and film in the Grand Canyon. So one of the scenes is we're hiking down through the canyon and getting to explore all that and to see it from that perspective. It was pretty incredible.
great. And in your opinion, what makes this movie special?
The Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Well,
Why viewers have to watch it?
okay. So the director Derek Pike, um, he's directed another movie
Okay,
called Model House, and this is the second movie that he directed. And the genres of the two movies from the first one to this one were completely different. So Jordan, our DP, and him got together, and I think they really made some good choices with how they shot the movie. And so some of the Lifetime movies that I've seen in the past are very paint by the numbers, and here, what's going to happen sort of thing. And in this movie, I really think that Jordan and Derek worked together really well to bring a sense of suspense and terror. And they did different camera angles and different camera shots and make the film more suspenseful. So I think that's a really good part of this movie too. It doesn't look like a Lifetime movie.
great. And change of subject. What have been some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career and why?
That's a great question. Um, well, one of the one of my favorite projects was the show The Haves and the Have-Nots, uh, created by Tyler Perry, written by Tyler Perry, directed by Tyler Perry. I got to spend an enormous amount of time around this man, and he was very inspirational in my life to making me see a bigger picture of a bigger dream that I might have had when I was younger. So that was pretty incredible. I got to work on a few other movies. I had a small part in First Man with Ryan Gosling, directed by Damien Chazelle, who obviously won an Academy Award. So that was really incredible. And one of the highlights of that was that I was doing this scene in that movie where I'm asking Ryan Gosling a couple of questions as I'm a reporter. And it wasn't coming across how they wanted it to come across, I guess. So Damien went up to Ryan and said something, in between takes. And then the next take, Ryan started improvising and saying some other stuff because they wanted me to be frustrated. And so I was completely, utterly, you know, speechless on some things. And so afterwards, they start kind of laughing, and Damien says, "Sorry, we changed the lines." And I was just like, "Well, I mean, he's just so handsome." I didn't know what to say. And the whole crowd of people that we were in erupted in laughter. So it was a nice moment.
Great. And can you tease us something about your next projects?
Yeah. So I was fortunate enough to work on another movie that this woman named Brooke Burfitt, she wrote a movie that I did years ago called The X Next Door. And she kept me in mind for another movie that she was doing, and it's called Finding Love in St. Lucia. And she asked me if I would be the male lead in that movie. So we got to go to St. Lucia and film this movie, and I got to put on a lot of muscle, and I had to take my shirt off in this one and whatnot. So, but we got to explore St. Lucia and film a movie in St. Lucia and in New York. And that's coming out, I think, later on the Great American Family Network as well, um, later in September. And then there's another show that's coming out, I hope soon. It's called Shadrach, and it's directed by Sean McNamara, who also directed Soul Surfer and a couple other movies that you might have seen. That is a really, really cute movie, and I cannot wait for people to see that.
Great. Great. And thank you, Philip, for joining us with us today
Of
and,
course.
and sharing your experience. Remember that Learning to Love will premiere today, Saturday, September 2nd, on Great American Family. And Kidnapping in the Grand Canyon will premiere today, Saturday, September 2nd, on Lifetime Channel.
Yeah, this is the first time that I've had two movies open on the same day or be on the same day. It's
Yeah.
I'm telling people to, I don't know, record them.
It's a great day for you.
Guess so.
Yeah. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.